judge number, you can still search by entering your advocate's name. Even if you don't know your advocate's name, then also you can search by entering your district or state code. Yeah. This is the second application. And the last question: should I become the software developer? I'll pause for now here. My friend Pratham will be talking about the game development. It is a quite very boring part, software development. After the game development part, we'll continue with this. Thank you.
So guys, my name is Pratham and I'm from 4C and I'm in computer science engineering student. So I'm a game developer, indie game developer, and I have developed 3 games which are available on the Play Store. So my first question is, what is a game? Any answer, general answer, descriptive is okay.
Which gives you happiness?
Okay. Anyone? What is a game?
Louder man, only here. Respond to your juniors. He's asking a very simple question.
So I'll continue. Game is anything which improves your mood or gives you an adrenaline rush. So is any pro player available here? Any PUBG pro player? Valorant? Anyone? Or just a group of nerds? Okay, anyone? Any pro player? Okay. Pro? Yeah. No. Why do you play Any other answer? Okay, any other answer? Why do you guys play games? So, we play games because the games give us the ability to have the control over the every environment. If you are playing PUBG, you can go with your friend like he's killed. In real life, you can't kill him, right? So that is what game makes us feel. So it gives us the ultimate power to control over everything in that environment. So. And so, is there anyone who has never played games over here? Not even a single game.
Never played games.
Okay.
Okay, can I guess that 90% of you have played games?
Yes.
Okay. So, do you know what I see is? I see my audience because I am a game developer. So, you are my target audience. Whenever I make a game, I'll be looking at you to make a game based on your expectations and your ability to play the game. So, that is why it has reached $195 billion. The industry has reached $195 billion, overpassing the film industry, and even in India, it is one of the fastest growing market is game industry. So you can see as 2015, there are around 1.5 billion players online. Now it has reached to 3.24 billion. Like almost half the world is playing game. Guys, what are you doing?
Playing 9 months game.
So we'll come to the topic how these games are made. It is a bit quite long process, taking all these steps. So we'll discuss one by one. So the first one is the idea. Idea can be anything. If you are just running and you got to convert that idea into the game, Temple Run. Similar physics, similar way of playing. And if you are playing football, FIFA. Have you played FIFA? I think all the nerds are here.
Glid.
So yeah, idea can be anything. Just you have to get the ability to convert that idea into the real life game, real life project. So second one is prototype. Prototype is a simple mini version of the game which is experimented on everything. It is checked, is it valid, can it be promoted over every platform, it can be adjusted to every player, and it is a small piece of the game which is been experimented on. Third one is design. Design comes where all the artworks is made. All your characters, 3D models, all your environment, trees, rocks, etc. And the fourth one is the development. Here, the coding and the models, what the design part you have made, is both combined and put into the game engine and made a real game. That is the way the whole process goes on. And fifth one is polishing. Polishing is just like keeping a cherry on the cake. You go into the game, clean all the bugs, you make it look beautiful. And sixth is testing. There are three types of testing: alpha, beta, gamma. It depends on the company which testing they go through. And it is done on a small group of people. They find the bugs, they report to the company, and the company resolve all the bugs. And seventh one is rollout. When the game is ready, bugs free and playable, it is launched on every platform like itch.io, Steam, and Play Store, and there are many other platforms to play on. So, how long it takes to make a game? Any idea?
Based on the game.
2 years, okay. Any idea? Guys? Am I audible? Okay. Yeah, I'll give you an example of two games. One is Flappy Bird and second one is Red Dead Redemption. Okay. The Flappy Bird, it was made in just 3 days. It earned billions through ads. It is a mobile application. You can go and find out in the Play Store. It was just made in 3 days. Nothing much, just a bird flying and tackling through the barriers. And the second one, Red Dead Redemption. Okay, it took 8 years by the biggest company in the industry, Rockstar. They took 8 years to complete that game. Now you guys play that for 1 month or 2 months, but the hard work they put in of 8 years to complete that overall game. So it doesn't depends on the days or months. It depends on the how your game is, what your game is trying to convey, what designs you are, how efficient your team is, how big your company is. That's all the game takes. So shall I skip or want to listen? Like here where the replay is. So
The next expert talk has been cancelled, so you have to go to your respective classes. So you have ample time, you can take Pratham.
there are two ways here to earn in the game industry. These are the major two ways. There are many other ways, but these are the mainstreams. Okay. The first one is to make your own game, and the second one is to play others' game. Okay. We'll go through the first one. So there are two types of developers here. One is indie game developer, who is a single person or group of small people who develop the games and integrate ads and in-app purchases, and they earn through that. And the second one is the big giants like Rockstar and Gameon, and there are many other companies, EA Sports. Like they hire others and they develop the games. So here as an indie developer, as I said, you can earn through ads, you can earn through in-app purchases like skins, etc. You get those skins, for guns. You pay them to get the skin. That's how the money flow goes. And the second one is jobs. You can apply for jobs in the game companies. There are many kinds of jobs. If you are good at drawing, there is a 3D artist, and there are model artists, and game programmer, sound designer, and there are ads manager. So these are all the different fields where you can go and apply for game companies. So here comes playing the games. You can earn by streaming your own gameplay. If you are streaming right now, there are more than 2 million people ready to watch you on the platforms. Like if you go and start streaming on Twitch or YouTube, there are much more audience. You can go and stream on that platform, and you will get a huge audience. So the second one is gaming tournaments. If you're good at a single game, you can go find the tournaments available for the game, and you can participate and you can earn the cash prize. There are like if you're known Valorant game, it provides like ₹1,000,000 cash prize overall in the tournament. So I'll be saying like few words about my experience, how I started, and yeah, I'll be sharing with you guys. So I started a year back as a game developer, and I learned for 1 month and intense 1 month study on game development. And after that, I took 10 days to develop a small game. And after that, I took 1 month to develop my next game. And after that, I took 6 months to develop my third game. And after that, I integrated ads, and the cash flow was in. And I started earning. I became a millionaire. I bought an island. I wish I could do this, but it's not like that. It took 1 month to learn, and intense 10 days to develop a small game, really small game, but it took 10 days for me to develop because I was just a newbie, and I was just in a learning stage. I developed it, and I submitted that to the Play Store. There it got nearby 10 to 20 downloads in 1 month, and no such downloads. Now it is running on 100 downloads. So after that, I developed another game in span of 1 month. These both games took my entire holidays, no fun, nothing. And after that, I posted these both games on the Play Store, and there was nothing much downloads because I was not such a popular developer. Then I came back to the college. My third sem was going on, and the third game which I developed, it took my entire third sem. So completely from the start to the end, I just published that game on the different platforms last month in April. So it was a bit of hard journey and not as sweet as before. So making a game is just like playing game with unlimited powers, because you are making your game. So you can have everything under control, under your control, because you know where to place what, how you want the character to be, and it's fun, guys. If you want to try out, you can go on YouTube. There are small tutorials on making a game, how to make a game. You can go and check out. So yeah, these are the 3 games which I have published on the different platforms. This is a game which I said like it took 10 days to develop. It is not a big game, 15 levels game. There is a small ball, you need to solve the maze to win it. And this is my second game, Long Turn. It took around 1 month to develop, and it is a car-based game where you can tackle barriers and go to the finish line. And this game, guys, years, because it took my entire third sem. It was the 6 months project, and it is published on Android, Windows, and WebGL. WebGL means like browser game. You can go on the browser and play. Otherwise you can find it on the Play Store. If you search for Grid, the second game you get is mine. So these are the few screenshots of my game. It is based on adventure, mystery, and illusion. It is a quite big game. You need a lot of time to crack the game. You can go just try it out. Please increase my downloads. So yeah, this is my latest game. So I would like to conclude my presentation by saying the quote written by me. Life is a game, but without a restart button. You cannot restart your life. So guys, enjoy your life, do something, have fun, work hard. So yeah, that's from on my side.
So, do we have any questions?
Have any questions?
Any questions for this game development and software engineering?
Any questions? At least have you listened what these people are telling? Yes? Everyone? Okay, fine. So thanks so much, Kishan, Nandan, and Pratham. You'll be getting your certificate soon. It has been designed. You'll be getting your certificate soon. Thanks so much. Thank you so much.
Thank you guys.
Okay.